Welcome back to Rest Rune Aett. I hope you're doing fabulous. So let's go ahead and get a topic message for tonight, please. Topic message. We have Perthro, which is all about fate, destiny, maybe luck, fertility, diplomacy. Okay, you are in control of the situation. You're using your precious intuition. Some people might think you have a stroke of genius. Okay. So, why bring up this topic, please, elders? Why bring up this topic? It has to do with power. This is Urus. This is the bison rune. This is about energy or health, freedom, passion, think conquest, courage. So there's something about destiny that we have to have courage about. What's the present situation, please? What's the present situation? Oh, that's two. We're looking for just one. What's the present situation? It is all about communication. This is Odin's rune. This is on Zeus. So wisdom, love, friendship, communication is really important. Okay. What's the likely outcome? This one, please. Likely outcome. Ooh, likely outcome is breaking out of stagnation. This is Thor's hammer. So we may need to apply a little strategy or some calculations here so that we can break through the stagnation. If this is fate or destiny, it's pulling us to break out of something. We need to use our power correctly, communicate, so that we can break out of maybe an old cycle or something, so that we can reach our fated destiny. What could be some barriers with that? What are the barriers? Ooh, the barriers could be not listening to the ancestors. They're saying, hey, listen up. This is the 24th rune in the Elder rune set, so this is having arrived because it's the last rune. Okay, so this is learning from the past, following your ancestors, and so a barrier could be that you're not listening. Not listening to that good advice. Okay. What else would you like to say, please? And any further guidance, suggestions, advice here, elders? Oops, that's two. Looking for just one, please. Their advice is just be satisfied, have a lot of joy. You have a lot of success already, so enjoy the happiness, joy, success. We have a lot of opportunities here. And so just enjoy it. Enjoy the conversation. Enjoy the destiny, the luck that's going to come to you. Just remember not to strong arm it, but listen to spirit. Communicate with them so you can break out of the current pattern, cycle, or behavior. Really need to focus in and listen to them and just really enjoy yourself, be happy, successful. Just take a breather and just let them take over, basically, is what I'm getting here. Okay, so out of the runes, we all have families that we live in, so do the runes. So let's just take a peek at the rune families here, what's going on. Where is the placement? What's happening? So we know this is the 24th rune. Thor's hammer is the third one. Power is the second one. Communication is the fourth one. So we have a run here. So that would be of utmost importance. And then that's 5, that's 6, that's 7, that's 8, and then we have 8. So that's nice that we have the practical and earthly matters. There's 4 here. So we're really working on this part of it. We have 1 here and we have 1 here. In the emotional, mental Aett, or family clan, Perthro is all about fate and destiny. We have to grow through it. We can't circumvent it. So there's something fated or destined, and so we have to just grow through that piece of it. We can't outwit it or reverse it. Okay? So the real power connection is, or the power message here, because we have 3 either vertically or horizontally at a minimum. So use your power. Don't exaggerate your risks because it could lead to failure. But know your power. Have freedom. Have passion. Use a little courage to break out of stagnations or old cycles that aren't working for you. Again, apply strategy. And then communicate. You need to communicate with others and work the plan so that you can have joy and happiness, and that you can be in the master's house where there's a lot of home, assets, inheritance, family, traditions. You've learned from the past and it's all good luck. So this will carry you through all 3 families or realms here. So now if I was using the Danish set, let's just pretend. That would be the younger rune set. Think Viking, Scandinavian. And so there are 16 runes in that set. The Germanic tribe has 24. So we would need to peel off 8 runes. So out of this drawing or this casting here, what runes would go away? Well, we wouldn't have our common topic or our theme here. Perthro would be gone. There was no fate or destiny in the rune set. They didn't have Wanju, so they were never having the total physical assets and success here. Life was tough back then, And then they did not have Othala either. So there was nothing to do with the master house. So out of the 8 runes that would disappear, we had 3 of them in our reading tonight. So if we were using the younger set, the Danish set, again, the run of 3 would still stay. Look at your power, conquest, courage, freedom, passion, health, energy. Use that asset. Break out of stagnation and old cycles. Use a little strategy here. Don't just go willy-nilly. You might need to communicate that strategy, especially if you live with others. If you have friends, family, pass that wisdom, that knowledge on to others. Okay? So with that, I will leave you, and we will talk again tomorrow. Take care. Bye for now.